Hi, this is English 1A, and this video is going to go over the 1.05B narrative structure assignment. So we're going to start once again by going to Modules and scrolling down, and you're going to find the assignment is right here, but we are going to start with the reading as always, and remember, don't forget you have to also take a quiz on this section, so make sure that you do all of the reading. Very important. So as you can see here, there are 8 pages that need to be read for this section. There's this little hero game that you're going to play first. You click on start and then you'll go through those steps, and there's your objectives there for this whole lesson. And then you're going to go through each page and read everything thoroughly. Page 2 deals with the different kinds of conflicts in a plot. Make sure that you go through each of these and click on them and read all of the instructions or all of the information, and try to think of examples of stories where you have seen that have these kinds of plots. Page 3 has cold equations again. Make sure that you remember you have to hover over the edge and then it opens it up. These selections from this, they have the different kinds of conflicts I mean, and so you need to take a look at all of that and make sure that you understand it. The 4th page goes through narrative writing and talks about what that is, and talks about fictional versus fictional and non-fictional narrative writing. Make sure you read the entire page. On page 5 you have selections from the cold equation again, and you're supposed to look at how it deals with or which parts of the plot timeline it represents. So make sure that you go in and read that and figure all of that out. Very important. This is going to be on the quiz that you take, so you need to make sure you have read this. Page 6 talks about protagonist and antagonist. Make sure that you click on these so that you can read what each one is and have an understanding of that. Page 7, which is the final page of the teaching part of it, talks about the difference between a novel and a short story, and it has this little chart here. It talks about War of the Worlds, which is a novel that you're going to actually read selections from in the upcoming lessons. So make sure that you look at the difference between it and the cold equation. Finally, on page 8, it talks about the 2 different kinds of assessments in this lesson. The first one, as I mentioned, is a quiz. You will need to have read everything in the lesson in order to be able to do well on this narrative structure quiz. So please do make sure you've done that. For part 2, it has 3 parts of it, but you are actually only going to do the first part because we don't do any of the discussions in this course. So let's just take a look at part 1 first of all. It says, in the discussion area, which you don't need to think about that, of this course, answer this question. So instead of that, you're just going to do this on a Word document or straight into the Dropbox, because there's a text feature in the Dropbox that you can use. So it says, in the discussion area, answer the question, which of the following characters serves as the antagonist in the cold equation? And so you're going to pick who you think the antagonist is. It says, use evidence from the text to form in the form of examples and explanations to support your reasoning. And I would like you to write this in a paragraph format of at least 100 words. So you are not doing this in the discussion area like it says. You won't be able to find a discussion area. There isn't one. You'll need to either do this on a Word document or straight into the text box of the Dropbox, and I'm going to go there and show you how to do that. But again, I just want you to know you do not need to worry about part 2 or part 3. That is not going to be part of the assignment for this one. You are just doing part 1 in a paragraph format of at least 100 words. So let's go take a look at the Dropbox. Come back to Modules, scroll down, it's right here. Click on Submit Assignment, and it's going to take you here where you can either upload the file if you put it on a Word document, or you can go to the text entry right here. Make sure that you write clearly and completely, and again, this is a paragraph format about the antagonist, at least 100 words. Contact me with questions. Thank you.